Simple present tense. Hello, today it's grammar time. We will learn how to use the simple present tense to ask and answer questions about festivals and festive activities. Read this part of Tony's email again. What does Tony do at Easter? Do you remember? Yes, that's right. He usually eats chocolate eggs. How about Pinky? What does she do at Chinese New Year? Can you find the answer? That's right, here. She visits her relatives and gets many red packets. Look at the grammar tables. What does she do at Christmas? She sees the Christmas lights at Christmas. Pay attention to the verbs in blue here. We use does, do in questions in the simple present tense for singular subjects like he and she. Then look at the verb sees in the answer. Remember to use the correct verb form. Here, he, she, sees, with an S at the end. We add S or ES to the verb for he and she in the simple present tense. Now, let's look at the grammar task together. Part A. Sophie and Tony are playing a guessing game. Role-play them by asking and answering questions. Then, help Tony write down some notes. First, let's look at the 4 pictures at the top together. Do you know what festivals they are and what activities they are showing? Example, Ben. Can you guess what festival it is? We can see the ribbon of a lantern here. I think it is the Mid-Autumn Festival. We can play with lanterns. Now, let's look at the other 3 pictures. Picture 1. Mimi. What can you see? I can see an Easter egg in the grass. I think the activity is go on an egg hunt. At which festival do we do that? At Easter. Picture 2. Joe. I can see a boy singing. What festival do you think it is? Christmas? I think so too. Sing Christmas songs at Christmas. How about picture 3? Katie. What can you see? I can see some money in a red packet. Do you know which festival it is? Chinese New Year. Let's read the example together. What does Ben do at the Mid-Autumn Festival? He plays with lanterns at the Mid-Autumn Festival. Now let's take a pencil and underline the verbs here. In the questions, we use does, do. In the answer, we say he plays. The subject is he. Remember to add s to the verb. So the answer for the example is like this. He plays with lanterns at the Mid-Autumn Festival. Now let's think about the question for number 1. Mimi. Easter. The question is, what does Mimi do at Easter? Do you know the answer? She goes on an egg hunt at Easter. How do you spell goes? G-O-E-S. Yes, for the verb go, we put es at the end. Now, let's think about the question for question 2. Joe, Christmas. The question is, what does Joe do at Christmas? How about the answer? Joe is a boy's name, so we start with the subject he. He sings Christmas songs at Christmas. Now for question 3. Katie at Chinese New Year. What is the question? It should be, what does Katie do at Chinese New Year? Do you know the answer? She gets red packets at Chinese New Year. Now, please write the answers on the lines in the note here. Part B. What do you do at your favorite festival? Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you. Goodbye.